hot real estate market like Bothell, Washington, multiple offers happen, especially when a property is priced well. If you're a buyer and especially first-time home buyer, competing in a multiple offer situation can be frustrating. And that's why I made this video, so you can win the house you love in a multiple offer situation. Hi, my name is Nan Nan. I'm a local realtor right here in Bothell, Washington. I love living in Bothell. That's why I love serving my community. Here are 7 tips that you can apply to win the house you love during multiple offers. Tip number 1 is to beat the crowd. Even if there's no offer review date, if the price is amazing and the location is prime, and assuming you have a good agent who already reached out to the listing agent and obtained the information that there has been many showings. If you like the house a lot and you just can't stop thinking about it, make your move be the very first offer that the sellers see. Something else that you can do is to get a pre-inspection before you make the offer. If the inspection report passes your own judgment, you can make the offer fast and with confidence. You can also waive the inspection contingency, but more on that later. Point is, you want to set yourself up for success by being the very first offer that they see. Tip number 2, make a strong initial offer, paired with being the first in line, especially if the sellers have a review date. They may not even consider waiting for other offers because yours is too good to pass up. If your offer is at full or above asking and you already have a satisfactory inspection report, you're giving the sellers exactly what they want, plus making the closing process easier for them. You will likely win the house you love and beat all of your competitors, possibly before they even start. In real estate, cash is still king. If you don't have a cash offer, you can still show financial strength. Make sure that you have a pre-approval letter and a lender who can vouch for your financial stability and your likelihood to obtain the loan. Ask your lender to write a letter of recommendation to the sellers, expressing your financial capabilities. Your agent can also help with communication by framing the offer email, vouching for your financial stability as well as your character, as long as it's all true. Just remember, everyone on your team is there to help you win the house you love. So leverage them as much as you can. Earnest money doesn't have to be money, but it helps if it is, because it's used to show good faith between the buyers and the sellers and can be later on used to cover closing costs. If you want to win the house you love, add a sizable amount of earnest money to your offer. Normally, 1 to 3% of the offer price will do, but in multiple offer situations, offer as much as you can. My recommendation, 3 to 5%. This way, the sellers will understand how serious you are about the purchase. An escalation clause is a powerful instrument to help you win the house you love. It's an addendum to the offer that spells out the maximum amount you're willing to pay and in how many increments until you achieve that amount. This way, if you have competing buyers, you can continuously escalate above their next offer until you can't do it anymore. Not only does it give you a competitive advantage, it also keeps you from getting too emotional and overspending. An escalation clause is a powerful instrument to help you win the house you love. It's an addendum to the offer that spells out the maximum amount you're willing to pay and in how many increments until you achieve that amount. This way, if you have competing buyers, you can continuously escalate above their next offer until you can't do it anymore. Not only does it give you a competitive advantage, it also keeps you from getting too emotional and overspending. Like I mentioned before, the more contingencies that you can waive, the better chance you have to win the house you love. The most common contingencies are inspection, appraisal, and sometimes finance. Of course, if you're taking out a mortgage, you'd have to work closely with your lender to make sure that you can be flexible. It also helps if you can close early. That's why cash offer is the best. If you're working with a lender, your lender can also help you move up the closing date. Whatever you can do to make the closing process smoother for the sellers, do it. So the sellers will pick you above the rest. The thing about real estate is, in most cases anyway, is that it is a very personal transaction. Behind every listing, there is a real person or family selling the home. They've put work into the house. They have created memories in this home. They have invested in the neighborhood and community. So if you want to win the house you love, start creating your own memories there. Connect with the sellers on a personal level. A heartfelt letter with pictures expressing your genuine desire and reasons why you want their home so badly will make your offer stand out. Chances are your sellers do connect with you on a personal level, and your letter to them is that missing link. One of the reasons why I love living in Bothell, Washington myself is because of the real estate market here. There are ample opportunities to grow your asset. For as long as I can remember, Bothell has always been a hot seller's market. That's why for first-time home buyers like yourselves, there's competition out there. But if you're armed with knowledge and know-how and have aligned yourself with a solid team of professionals, you're going to win the house you love in a competitive multiple offer situation. Again, my name is Nan Nan. I'm a local realtor right here in Bothell, Washington. I love living in Bothell. That's why I love serving my community. Do me a favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel for real estate tips and living in Bothell, Washington.